Hello, Vizier, Wizard of Legend. I don't remember what happened in the last part. I apparently spent all of my, whatever that stuff is called, Chaos Gems? What was I thinking with this build? I don't know, it feels very ranged focused except for the signature. We'll figure it out. What's my relic? Surefire Rocket? Cool. That's my brother's favorite relic. Just got home a couple hours ago from my visit there. I did play some Wizard of Legend with him, and he did pick Surefire Rocket. I also did a few solo runs. I won 3 out of 5. Although I was just taking what I thought were my best spells and relics instead of actually trying weird stuff. This build immediately doesn't feel very potent. Oh no. Okay, actually that went really well. I was like, all this range stuff and I'm trapped in a tiny room? Turns out sometimes you just gotta hit them with the signature. Ow. That knight reflected my thing. So I have a chance to burn and a chance to slow. Yeah, I'm willing to trade my standard Arcana. I don't even know what I want out of that. Ice Seekers, probably, except I, realized too late to even try following it, if it's even possible to follow them. Oh, it's not even what that spell was. But I like this. We'll roll with it. Hey, Enhanced Dash. I will attempt to buy that. Unless a more compelling choice comes along for my money. Oh yeah, that's no longer the same spell it was. Funny how changing spells changes your spells. Ow! For some reason I was expecting that to be a signature version of my new standard spell. I was like, oh yeah, they're around me, I will use it. Probably because, my build when I was at my parents' house with my brother involved the, orbiting lightning ball signature. This is at least 3 kinds of awkward. Maybe not all kinds, but like 3 of them. Alright, eliminated him. Oh, that was a bird. Oh, vampire glasses would be run winning. Like, come on, that item's banned, it's too good. Also, I don't have a crit robe, so it might not be one winning, yes. Exactly what I meant to say. So good of my mouth to figure that out. It would get us 1 win. Oh, that can send you off the edges. Good to know. Alright, so I was gonna buy my enhanced dash. Oh, burst mage. Ow. Ow. Oh. You can't cancel those projectiles? I'm not sure I ever realized that before. Anyway. There's probably some merit to buying the potion, but like I'm not going to. I'm considering Mirror Shield. It is on sale. Let's do it. Because, like, I still think buying Act 1 potions is just a good way to lose slowly, rather than win. So, we're just gonna have to play slightly better in order to not die in 1-2. Lightning Wind. 2 elements I don't have any of. Have fun on the spikes. That pushes people far. Alright, found the portal room. The room of portals. I should have taken the warp back to start. Lightning and wind. I think if I hadn't bought Mirror Shield and both were in the shop, I could consider buying both. Oh, is this the first supply crate we've seen? It just causes shops to restock things besides the potion. Puffy Parka. Presumably has something to do with defense. It's not heavy travel jacket. Oh, yeah, those purple projectiles don't seem to interact with other projectiles. Either that or this is somehow not a projectile. Ooh. That's not the button for this spell. Hey, first health orb of the run, I believe. Didn't have much else to do with that signature charge. I don't think the Mirror Shield reflects arrows, and also, like, even if it does, I'd prefer to keep the shield up rather than just reflecting one thing. I believe it... Okay. Wait. I guess I got a hit at some point, because my Mirror Shield went down. Didn't even notice. Man, unlike the drill, you can't turn in the middle of that. I don't want to try to time crossing the poison thing. I'd rather just poke him with ranged spells until he dies. How much health do archers have? I guess it was an elemental archer. Elemental enemies are stronger than other enemies. I don't know if I can kill him. We might need to buy an Arcana if we want to kill him. would be hilarious if we buy either a lightning or a wind, and then get the other from defeating him. Oh, man, maybe I could have run back with the signature charge, but you can't charge signature off the pinata. But like, I mean, now I can't try it. Okay. Basic wind slash. Okay, yeah. A wind slash isn't gonna help us defeat the pinata in time. And there's no thunder spell. I think Stalwart Defenders is an earth spell. Water Prison, though. What is... I mean, I don't have the money. Let's not think too hard about that choice. I'll buy a Puffy Parka. Evade all critical hits. I guess, as before, I think I've said this before, that is, I don't know whether that means you actually get an evade, or it just converts it to a normal hit. Ow. Alright, got him. Unless I want to buy Supply Crate, there's nothing else to do for less than 100 coins. I'm not really interested in Supply Crate. I think there's a reason it's so cheap. See, I don't have anything quite ranged enough to sweep out the trees. I guess I can get rid of a couple. I've started doing this because the trees block movement and it can really ruin your first dodge of the fight. My standard spell, when I'm serious about things, was Aqua Beam. I don't think I even have it unlocked on this file. But, it's what I went with. Oh no. Oh, I took a hit. Alright, I think that was a perfect fight. And we snuck in some extra damage. Shock Nova. Oh yeah, that's the one that charges up, right? Yeah, hold the charge up. Charges up faster and has an increased radius because it's enhanced. Cool. Now we just need to buy Wind Slash and go back in time. I feel like the frost things will tend to give me time to charge it up, but sometimes you get interrupted putting down your frost things. Ooh, Thesis on defense. And a Sleepy Thunderstone. I like the Thesis on defense, especially when I'm already wearing the defense robe. Anyway, this room was awful. The Shadow Men got inside my ice things, so I couldn't activate my lightning spell. Oh yeah, let's just pull every room in the game. Don't want to run into their flame barriers. I will probably use that uncharged a lot. It seems good at just being uncharged and interrupting enemies. Alright. Portal room. I'll take Thesis on defense. I think the thing is, part of why I like it is that the final boss actually does a lot of multi-hit stuff that has low damage on each hit. So the Thesis on defense is actually a surprisingly strong defensive relic just for having 2 or 3 damage reduction by the end of the game. They spawned on the little platforms. I mean, we're not losing too much health, which of course means we're not charging the Thesis on defense, but I feel like I don't need to charge that on purpose. I think maybe only the explosion of the fireballs cancels other projectiles. Oh. Ended up in a lot of slime. Alright, good fight. Now we get to backtrack, because there was no room with a portal over here. Let's see, have I found all the shops? Or did I only find the relic shop in all of this exploration? Well, here's the Arcana shop. It's got our enhanced basic in it. What's it up against? It's up against Sleepy Thunderstone. I think that's the thing that just like passively zaps things around you. I think I'm gonna go with the enhanced basic though. Fireballs pass through enemies now. Interesting. Anyway, let's find the red type room. Oh, I found it. Stanza of Flames is interesting with Bouncing Blaze. We have not yet done Ice Area, so it could really just immediately destroy us if we can't find the other half of the poem. Silver Spinning Top is solid. We've want to run with it before when we accidentally picked it up. And now we're just a machine gun of piercing fireballs that we just upgraded. Yeah, it doesn't cancel those purple projectiles. seem to not quite have enough money to buy a potion. I think I might if I did, but we don't have to think about it because we don't have the money. I should have probably taken the portal, especially with how slow I am. So yeah, there are a lot of enemy types that, as long as we're actually looking at them, don't stand a chance whatsoever. Got a major DPS increase. That was a lot of health in there. We could buy the potion now, but like there was a lot of health in there, so why bother? Double checking this shop. There you go. Oh, hey. Sidewinder's badge. I don't know what that does. I also forget what the teapot does, but I believe we at least gotten it before. What on earth is a Sidewinder's badge? Kinda want to buy it just to find out. I think the other relics there were relatively unimpressive, although Shiva's water bottle would enhance 2 of our spells. Oh, slowed! I was wondering what sometimes was putting a windy aura around enemies. It's the wind type status effect. That's why it's associated with a shell. Wait, what? I don't think that charges any faster as a result of our spinning top. Unfortunate signature filled up the rest of the way right at the end of the fight, because we probably don't get to make it to another fight in order to actually spend it. Oh, here it is actually. I'm a liar. I guess I did say probably. Yeah, we don't try to dodge anything without dashing. Ah! Anyway, Shadow Men are still the worst. Never forget that. Yeah, slowed enemies don't have a chance of walking to us. They might be able to jump to us, but they're not gonna walk. Whoa. Mages, of course, must die because they have projectiles that could actually, like, get to us and would force us to dodge. Whoa! Rogue's second worst. After Shadow Men. Eh? There's a health? Saw it on the mini-map. The smallest of maps. Got an evade. I think the only thing that I have that evades is the Puffy Parka. This means that if we see a Crimson Clover in a curse shop, we should 100% pick it up. Because it increases enemy crit rate, which actually just increases our dodge rate. And the other half of the cursed item is that we get more crits. Anyway, this room was already awful, and I think it was mostly just our lack of movement speed that's betraying us. this in this direction enough, either more enemies will spawn or the room will end. We're getting them. Got him. I could take a Scales of Babylon and the potion. I forget what the relics were. I will attempt to find the portal room before making any final decisions. Certainly not gonna walk back to the relic store at this speed. Oh, you. I'm gonna do this and buy the potion, actually. Ow. Although, because we paid all that health, we actually will walk back to the relic store. I wonder if that charged the Thesis on Defense some, to pay health to the vendor. Yeah, now our robe is giving us double armor and double defense. So the defense value is 2, and I don't know what the armor value is. Probably like more than 2. There was that Sidewinder badge I wanted, and Shiva's water bottle. I still can probably afford one of them. I wonder if that upgrade on the robe is gonna even save me enough health over the course of like the last 3 boss fights and 2 floors. I mean, I did get a lot of defensive stats out of it. I guess if I just heal to full, then I don't need to worry about health costs. And there's the start. Is there anything else in here? Nope. Could get Shiva's water bottle now. Alright, found the portal room. There's like just a sliver on the enemy thing. It's probably like right over up here? No, there are no enemies there. Down here. No. Is there... No, there's no rightward passageway here. Maybe up in the top of this room up here there was something? Oh. Oh, I found him. Was it worth it? Maybe. Oh. Ack! I thought he died. Why does my signature not kill enemies instantly? I hope the Sidewinder badge isn't useless. This run's already a little precarious. All basic arcana have a secondary hit that deals reduced damage. Right, I think we have gotten that before, actually. It would be a lot cooler if, we had something that, like, synergized with critical hits, say, like the vampire glasses. But, we are using our basic arcana a lot. And it might help us charge signature faster to get the extra hit. Cursed Anchor would cost us even more movement speed. I can never remember what the positive effect is. I'm gonna leave it behind. I don't think I can double lose move speed. There are some spells that I do in fact need to be able to move out of the way of. Can't just dash. Signature. Two, three, four. All right. I'm on fire this time. Oh, alternative dash. I think I don't know, I think hit stunning enemies is more important than poisoning them. I think taking the poison dash at the start was just a mistake. Also, those electric lines, I believe, can block projectiles. Which, if we dash away from a projectile, could be pretty useful, because we're certainly not moving out of the way of the projectile after dashing away from it. Oh, you. I only have 2 spells. Because that boss just dropped a dash. Ah. Alright, well, at least we, like, get our health back. Okay, those do time out. Yeah, that builds a lot of signature. I bet the secondary hit does count. Ow. I don't like being pincered. Warping is rude. Oh, okay. Turns out I didn't actually have to move out of the way, because he was interrupted. Alright. Who's next? Alright. They were next. It's funny, I seem to only find the top when I've got a ranged basic. Or I just forget the run where I didn't have a ranged basic. Wait a minute, didn't I change my dash for something that left the electric line behind? Did I, like... Maybe as I was going through the warp, I re-changed my dash? Like, wait a minute, something seems wrong. Anyway, dealing reduced damage to ice enemies is annoying, but like, we knew it was coming. Nope. I thought I would go all the way over the pit there. I'd like to find the relic and potion shop. panicked because I didn't realize there was another knight alive. Free signature here. I think as long as we don't miss seeing them or are like pincered. Slimes are no threat when you've got a ranged basic that attacks this fast. I think I don't even want to use my signature to go in there. It's easier to just fight from the doorway. Whoa! Limits the angles at which we have to attack. Makes it more likely we get to use the fact that our shots pierce. Alright, there's that store. These prevent poison. That's not very useful anymore because we're out of the earth area. This is one element of resistance, I don't remember which. This is earth attack. This, once per floor, if you would die, you're instead reduced to 1 health, you're made briefly invincible, and you gain full signature charge. I think we definitely buy the potion. Let's see, there's still one more floor left before double boss. Oh. Hello, Arcana Shop. It's another dash! I think it's the dash we just accidentally left behind, in fact. Field Berserk is funny. I don't know how much faster we'd actually get to attack. It's the only actual spell in here, or rather, it's the only standard spell in there. They just want to sell me basics and dashes, but like I have a dash. I know like I wanted that other dash, but I'm not willing to pay money for it. Okay, yeah, we still have 4 relics bases. If we were full on relics, I'd be like, well, actually, I am willing to pay money for a dash. This room. I'm just gonna set this up in case something gets through. But no, they were all swordsmen. Oh, I found all the special rooms. I think maybe I'm just too much of a coward. I like having as few enemies during the mid-boss as possible. Those Act 3 mid-bosses as well are like pretty scary. I'm rewarded with a treasure chest. Hopefully we don't pay too much to get it. I think the last skull is empty, so we must not need to kill this slime. Oh, hi. Alright, got them both on one side of us. We have decent money right now. Let's see, is it faster to walk up to the portal room or to go to one of the shops? We'd have to dash twice, which would interrupt our quote-unquote fast movement. So I think I am just gonna go directly to the relic shop. Because I wanted to look at those again. Anyway. Oh yeah. I could take one element of resistance. I hope it's ice. It's fire. Cool. Might be useful against the final boss. Somebody maybe count how many fire attacks I get hit by. Oh, he wasn't quite willing to take damage. Ah! Okay, there will actually be no counting of fire spells because I'm gonna die to this mid-boss. Just kidding. Alright, I already bought the potion on this floor. Yep, that's correct. evade. I guess not only is my basic weaker, my first standard and signature are all weaker here. I've made the mistake of not only taking Fire Arcana, but taking Water Arcana with the Fire. Okay, it looked like he was charging up something. I couldn't remember if it gave him super armor so that he would actually be able to get through this flurry of fireballs. So I backed off. Oh. I was watching the guy on the left. Didn't even see that projectile that came from the above direction. Alright, free health. Just saved the run there. We're gonna have 25 health at the end exactly. Would like to find any shop. Is this the portal room? Yep. It looked like it was shaped like a portal room. So there's still 3 special rooms on the floor. Yeah, I don't mind if you warp to, like, gather yourselves together. It's just when you pincer attack me that's annoying. Fire spell, huh? Hilarious. I might buy it just because having an empty spell slot is kind of bad, but also, like, what's it gonna do more than just spamming my basic more? Someone tried to dash behind me and just dashed right into the pit. By which I mean my positioning was impeccable in order to bait them into dashing into the pit. All on purpose. Every good thing that happens in any run is on purpose. And everyone believed me, and then the whole train clapped. Want to buy 1 cursed clover. Alright, knocked everybody off. Was about to go back to check whether health dropped, but we can just look at the minimap. 50 health for free. Oh, I could sell a relic. But, like, what relic would I sell? I actually haven't found the relic shop, have I? That's the wrong portal. Yeah, all of my relics, I believe, do something for the run. Maybe not the chance to burn foes anymore. Or it might not be enough. I think the Nerite Shell and the Phoenix Talon are the 2 I would think of selling. I don't even know if you can status bosses. Melee Arcana having extra crit seems not worth much. Greased Boots adds an extra charge to your dash spell, could be good. I have no idea what Whimsical Explodium does. I can afford it and the potion. Let's do it. There's a chance that enemies will explode when defeated. Cool, I'm only gonna kill about 2 more enemies that could be useful for. Oops. Ah, I thought the enemies were dead for some reason. Alright. Oh, hey, they can summon more. Evaded. That actually just means I should have taken a critical hit. Crashing Meteor. And I accidentally picked up a volatile gemstone. So my signatures charge faster, but signature charged damage is reduced. Whoops. They were on top of each other. Anyway, that meteor could be pretty cool. I guess I don't have enough money to... I could sell a relic for the purpose of buying an Arcana. Not one of the cursed relics, though. See, we're gonna have okay health going at least into the 3rd boss. I make no claims about health for the 4th boss. Like, we're at like over 90% health. One, 2, oh no. 3, oh no. Ah. Oh no. We like can't get away from it, but at least it deals like 0 damage. Should probably use my like 1 skill that's actually effective against her whenever I have the chance. Oh, that wasn't the last spell. Alright, not bad. Huh, water prism. Enhanced. Fire for prism, yes, of water that envelops the first enemy it strikes. Gains an extra charge and increases the speed because it's enhanced. I don't think that's gonna do a lot to the final boss. The meteor deals a lot of damage, and the enhanced meteor just falls faster. Alright. Decent health. Oh, I forgot to... I discovered from my brother positioning once for it, but if you're lined up with the torches, then during the cutscene, you'll just walk through the torches and destroy them. It's pretty funny. Alright, the final challenge. Uh-oh. I took a bunch of 1s of damage, because flat defense is so good against this guy. Ow. Oh, there was a 13 at the end of that. I'm doomed. Anyway, we have more HP for Phase 2 than for Phase 1. So we're sneaking damage. Ah. Oh, I hit him right out of where the meteor was gonna land. No, I thought it was out of range. Ow. Yeah, he didn't get to escape. I was just constantly hitting him. Alright! We're a Wizard of Legend. Turns out getting a lot of flat defense and a little armor is pretty good. Also, evading criticals throughout the run probably was pretty nice, because, like, criticals are the biggest swing possible in health. Yeah, good game. The Insignia of Legend. And what's her spell? What's her spell? Chaotic Rift, the dash. I've been looking forward to the dash. I think it's probably a good spell. It's like having Limo's Leaf for free, which is a 200 gold relic. Well, I guess, unless you're on cooldown. I don't know if it works like the Wind Dash. I think Limo's Leaf works even when you don't actually cast your dash spell. Anyway, we suddenly are fast. Because it turns out returning to the museum removes all of your stuff. They've just got casual cursed stuff sitting in a display case. Oh, and we have the museum ticket. Didn't realize you got that back. Good thing I checked. Wouldn't want to not have permission to visit the exhibits. Anyway. Let's completely redo our build. Ooh, Evading Zephyr. That's a good spell. Alright, Chaos Dash. So, yeah, you just plain don't exist in the intervening space. You can dash through things. And although it doesn't actually work here, you can even dash through small walls. I guess we're not going to use any of the Neves items while we've got a Chaos spell. How are we doing on overall spell collection, anyway? Let's see, I actually unlocked one of the Chaos ones that I don't have here at my brother's, or at my parents' house, or however you want to term it. I didn't end up using it at all, but it seemed pretty cool. It was a signature, of course. And then I don't actually know what the last one is. I mean, clearly another signature. Unless it's a standard only with no signature. Yeah, everywhere else we've got just over half of the spells. Anyway, let's at least get Evading Zephyr unlocked. And I will at least show what it does. Summon a current of air that causes all incoming attacks to miss while you are moving or using basic arcana. And if it's enhanced, it increases movement speed and allows you to run over pits. Well, I feel like you'd be risking it running out while you're over the pit. So I might not actually do that a lot if I have it. Let's see. Let's at least, like, get a few spells. Ooh, Aqua Beam. Like, let's get a few relics. Or, like, 2 relics. Yeah, that's what I meant by a few. I apparently only bought standard spells. Let's get a different basic. See, we just used a ranged basic. Ah, no. I haven't used the Earth Knuckle in a long time, I don't think. Let's see. Maybe a wind signature? I feel like I haven't wind signatured in a while either. That's almost like the Chaos Laser, come to think of it. Alright, what else did we get? Airborne Slam. I think we've had this before on a run. No. I'm thinking of something completely different. Gust Volley. Since our signature is already wind, I'm probably not going to take a wind standard. Oh, Toxic Bolas. Well, Claymore. I had this once. You can activate it to detonate it. Maybe I'll take it. It does a lot of damage. Tidal Blast. Okay, noted. Oh, Aqua Beam. We've had this before on runs. I do like it. But I think our signature does enough pushing. Although maybe, like, you use the Aqua Beam to get them near the wall. And then you push them against the wall with the signature. I'll try it, actually. Let's see, what's this do? Damage increased while at low health. Okay, I was right about what the Sleepy Thunderstone did. It was this one. I could take the Wanderer's mechanism to protect against accidentally picking up the other half of the Perfect Time Crystal. Genius. Let's see, what was my starting relic before Berserker's Helm? I forget what I took last time already. I feel like it wasn't defense. Oh, it was the Surefire Rocket. Turns out my brother was correct. This is the best relic in the game. That was a joke. The best relic in the game is still the Vampire Glasses. But Surefire Rocket isn't bad. I liked all the signatures I got to fire off. It was like a surprising number of extra signatures as a result of having that along. I know at the end I of course had the Time Crystal thing, but like even before that. Yeah, what do these do? Damage received is expended from your signature meter while you have sufficient charge to shield the attack. Huh. I'd like to try that out. I know I've kind of been avoiding defensive relics because Vampire Glasses were defensive, but like, come on, how interesting does that sound? It might cost a lot of signature. In which case I, guess it's a bad relic. But, anyway. Oh, I forgot to change my robe. Maybe one of these generalist robes? Yeah, we just used grit. So do we want to be slightly defensive or slightly aggressive? Let's be slightly aggressive. Anyway, that's it for this part. See ya!